appreciated for making this kind of words and whatever. And sometimes it's very disappointing. Sometimes it's very disappointed. You see, guys, it's time to change. It's time to change. Not the condition. Guys, I think I'm also thinking it is very bad and also very respectful, and is very shameful, guys. Also, reason being is those are our family, those are our friends, those are our colleagues, those are our villagers, those are our neighbor, those are like I don't know and whatever. Why can these kind of the things separate? Guys, even although you guys do watch our video, there is people who like drama. And it is for the people who are just like drama is just what I'm just noticed is evils. Reason being is this one. Because once I made a video while exposing someone, oh yeah, we'll just get some of the subscribers, some of the viewers just come, oh, continue that man. But that is a lack of humanity, creating of I don't know how I can just put this kind of a word, guys. This is a creating of what? Creating of enemy.
Guys, this is Nyabwanse. And Nyabwanse, when things are not flowing this way you want, you start to call it is time for change. What kind of change are people talking about? We are seeing people like hopping from one camp to another camp. Before I actually start, is this a redemption time, or are people looking for what they have actually missed out? Are people redeeming themselves? Are people regretting doing what they have been doing? Or is it a way to make viewing? Is it a way to make views, like to come and view? Like, is it a way to make content to content? Guys, I'm not like, I don't know. But before I start, guys, how are you? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, from wherever you are watching me from. Guys, it's in the evening here, and we are happy because the clouds are showing. The sky is actually becoming pregnant with the clouds, and we are expecting much rains from yesterday, today, and we are actually expecting much rain. So thanks to the Lord, because for those guys who be going like go and plant, this is your time. But this is where now we want to plant. I want to take a very, very short moment and actually like tell you what about all these stories we are getting in these streets. More so today, and I also always say, I talk from the village of Nyabwanse and I talk for the village, guys. I have just run from the field to come and make this video because it's 18:00 hours, and before I sleep, I should actually let you guys know that this is what is actually like happening. So my good guys, keep on locked in, keep tuned to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. Don't forget to touch that notification bell. Let it be on. When I'm on, You are notified. Yeah, you are notified. Yes, good people. Today, I actually want to talk about Mogesi. We know Mogesi. Mogesi has been trending in these streets all over. You know the story of the three amigos. Yes, you know the story of the three amigos. Mogesi has been the main story maker. You remember about the explosives in the village? Mogesi has been the main, like, everything. But funny enough, very surprising, Mogesi is calling people, telling them this is time to change. What we've been doing, guys, we've been bought. We were bought. Money was making it. It was all about money. But I'm sorry, and I do regret my actions. That is what Mogesi is trying to tell us, that he is very sorry. He is actually regretting his actions. Why? That's my biggest question. Why is Mogesi regretting? Why is he like asking for forgiveness? Do you remember Mogesi is the person who used to say, "Oh, Kenge must go, Kenge must go," like meaning Marwa. He worked tirelessly, day and night, to bring Marwa down. But I always reminded them and told them, guys, the fights you are fighting are imaginary fights. They are not going to make it. So stop. And thank God, the truth has dawned to them. He is seeing the truth. He is seeing some light. And he is actually, from a different angle, asking for forgiveness. That all these things that we did, it was just dividing us. We are one people. We come from the same village. There is no need of living in division. We are supposed to embrace each other like that. That means this young guy, this young lad here, is actually regretting of things he did, of the crimes he committed. That is why he's very busy and he looks very remorseful, very apologetic. My big question is Mogesi redeeming himself? Is he regrettable? Is he regretting of the things he did? Why can't he come public and say, I'm sorry to so and so for this and this? I did this because of money. Because he is telling us that the moment you upload up, you post a video about any explosive, the subscribers had a very big role. Others would come, send you some 5,000 Kenyan shillings, do this, that's good, you are doing work. Some others would come and send you, tell you, do this and do that. It's now that Mogesi is realizing that was damaging people, that was defaming people, that was very destructive, and is now regretting the actions he took. Where is Irene Jep? Jep, have you heard about Mogesi? Have you listened to Mogesi? Is Mogesi not like, oh, you wanted to balance the equation? Mogesi is not falling anywhere here. Mogesi is just coming out to tell us, guys, all those things I did, all those things I did are regrettable. And kindly find a place in your hearts, you guys, to forgive me. I did it for money. Yes, Mogesi did it for money. It is now regretting. Or, let me say, content is not contenting. Our views are not viewing. Yes, after the breakup of the three amigos, he tried to go solo. He tried to come up with some saga with David Jr. and everything, but views are not viewing. Is that the reason Mogesi is quitting reaction? What is his next step? Will Mogesi actually be able? Does Mogesi have that capacity to carry on some charitable work in the village? Will he try to do it? Will he not be afraid of being called a scammer? Because that is the name, that is the like a brand he has been branding people. Like scam, 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 scammer, scammer. So what is Mogesi's next move? Is this the end of Mogesi? Guys, let me not like think so. Because this is one boy who has been working here tirelessly every now and then. He has been crying of betrayal from the same group he has been working in. He cried about betrayal from his closest friends. And now he is here and telling people that now I want to break my silence. This is why I'm quitting. I don't want to be like coming here, exposing people, destroying people relationships, telling people this is the way, it is lack of respect. That is what he's saying. That is very respective. I don't want to do that. It's disappointing. I don't want to do that. Where were you? Where were you thinking? In which direction were you sailing? When you just came here and you are exposing like everybody, you were like the only trending boy in the village. Like, oh, the three amigos. You remember, guys, the AI songs? The people, the village liberators. Now, where are you leaving the village? Because you wanted to liberate, the village actually that time. You were liberating the village. Our village liberators, where are you leaving the people you wanted to liberate? Guys, I always ask people to be very genuine, to follow their own like pure intention, to have pure intention in whatever thing they are doing. I have been asking people never to deal with money. Like never should you let money control you. Because at one point you're going to be selling even your souls. You're going to be selling even your mothers for such filthy money. Yeah, filthy money. You just like for that dirty money. Because you need money, you want to do this. Let me go talk about Kamanja. Let me talk about person X, person V. Guys, that is what is happening. And I do feel for this young lad here. Because he has been doing a lot of damages here. He has been causing a lot of chaos. And now, guys, I don't know in which direction is this guy going, because we've seen people in the village when things are not moving properly. And I've talked about this. Others do this because they realize that the direction they have taken is not paying up towards what they actually need. I've always asked people to depend, if you decided to be a YouTuber, then depend on YouTube salary. Work hard. Eat your own sweat. I've always asked people to leave shortcuts. Shortcuts cannot pay. Shortcuts cannot pay forever. Shortcuts are short-living, like the word short. And now my good brother is coming here regretting of all those things he did. Like, forgive me. I did this for money. And he's now trying to point a blaming finger to the subscribers, people, the viewers, people who are like triggering them. Go talk about this. You've done a good work. You see, today, like if I do something and so many people come into my comment section and tell me, oh, Kamanja, you've done well. That's what you have. I am appreciating you for this. You see, such moves, such gestures gonna catapult me, are going to trigger me. Like if I was talking about something, a fabricated story, I'm gonna be fabricating more stories. But if I was giving something real, then yes, it's a motivation. But again, it is going to motivate me to do more real things. But I don't think when you do something negative and people feel like, hey, because people, yes, we have enemies. Marwa has got public enemies. I say they are public number one enemies. We have them. So those are guys who have been funding you, telling you do this, go talk about this, come and talk about this, and God is going to be like this, or we are going to help you, we are going to like build for you this if you talk about this, we are going to do for you this if you do this. Guys, content is not contenting. Views are not viewing up. We must change. I told you, me, I'm not going to change from the course I've taken, because I know what this course is actually paying up for. What I'm doing here, I want to follow my heart, and I want to do things the only way I want to do, the only way I understand these things. But for those guys who want to be like, oh, you see, I must do this, you must do that, guys, you are getting lost. There is no need of coming here next time to come and regret of doing what. You still have time, like, to choose the best path to follow. It's very shameful, as Mogesi is putting it. Like, it's very shameful to bash your own village mate. It's very shameful to do things against something that has brought development into the village. That is about Mogesi. And actually, like, that is what I've been telling this young lad, that, guys, watch out and watch the direction of you guys, the direction you guys are following. That direction is not like paying up. That direction won't like help you anymore. Yes, you are going to get these benefits. They are very small benefits. But do you think about the future? When you do it, were you thinking about your future? Were you thinking about the future of your channel? Were you thinking about only money that people used to send you as a sign of motivation? Guys, if you are somewhere and you are doing this because of the things that Mogesi has actually pointed out, it's high time to join him in this paradigm of change. It's high time. Because I know he is not going to come here and join the rest of the positive guys. No. He is going to try to do something. And how I wish he adds up his creativity to come up with some content that people are going to be seeing that, yes, you are redeeming yourself. Redeeming doesn't mean that he leaves all those negative things, the village negative shenanigans he has been like peddling on, and to come and start like praising people in the, like, talking good, becoming a positive guy. No, that is not redeeming himself. Redeeming himself is redeeming his channel. Redeeming himself is redeeming his growth, because the growth is thwarted. He cannot grow just because they have realized that, oh, we are becoming puppets. We are becoming robots. Irene Jep, are you getting me? Now the robots you are talking about are now getting back. Nobody has been controlling you, Irene Jep. You wanted to enjoy your space. You tried to enjoy your space, and that space was not enough. Now that people have promised you some big space, go enjoy yourself. But I know at one point, you are going to feel like regrettable. You are going to regret, and you are going to bend down on your knees and say, no, this was not the right direction. That time gonna be coming. Mogesi, I really don't know what Mogesi is going to do next, but let us see. Let us actually wait for him, because he has actually tried to be silent. To do these things are not doing. He has tried something, but the views are not viewing up. Content is not contenting. You see, at that time there was content, because he was to sit. Somebody calls him, Mogesi, where are you? Yeah, I want you to talk about this. He was kept busy. Now when the big group broke up, and he was like, no, I cannot do this. There is no more information to give out. He was rendered useless. They threw him under the carpet. He is now living in the cold, and he must change. If he wants to survive, he must change. And now, if those are survival tactics for Mogesi, who knows? Maybe he wants to be like, you know others in the village. People have been like, when things are not going well on their side, they change. And they have been keeping like hoping, and even blaming and giving blames to different people that, oh, I was doing this because of that. I was doing this because of that. Guys, and I always ask you guys, why can't you be real? Just be real. If you've decided to do something, do it. Do it. Don't be like, oh, I want to be doing this because, no, do it. Follow your heart. But remember, shortcuts are not long living. They cannot live for long. Shortcuts are there to make you regret. Shortcuts are there to disappoint you. Shortcuts are there like to make you feel you are worthless. And that is how many of you are going to be here. You are going to work here you are going to be here. Guys, you are going to be forgotten. because you are going to feel, you are not going to feel that sense of, how do you call, belonging. You'll be like isolating yourself from others because you'll be feeling some guilty. You'll be carrying on some guilty. As you walk on these streets, I'm guilty. I did this to this guy. Hmm. You'll be keeping to yourself. And I always ask you guys to be very, very creative. How many guys are going to follow Mogesi? I know many are going to follow Mogesi because things gonna be the same, are not going to be the same again. Things are going to change like changing. That is what I wanted to tell you guys. So guys, from this side, I want to leave you the very good advice. Before you do anything, before you decide on a given step, kindly take very good consideration of what you guys want to do. If you want to support me, then consider, take a lot of considerations on how you want to like support me. Yeah. Don't fall into traps like, let me go support somebody else because of money, because of small dollars. Those dollars are going to like get finished. Where will you go next? Like I'm asking Mogesi, what is next for you? If you are leaving this, something that has been paying you up, you want to be a good person. It is now that you are knowing that every person in the village is a brother. We need each other. There is no need of like bashing people every now and then, exposing people like negatively, using fabricated means. Now, what is next to you? So, guys, as I finish here, remember to watch this short video from the start to the end and actually let people know the repercussions that are there. Guys, we always say choices have consequences. And Mogesi actually named this prize and is now eating the consequences. Goodbye, guys. Let us meet in another video. Bye. Kwaheri sana.